go through this material, write down any notes. You might want to do screenshots, and then at the very end of our time together, any questions about what I went through, we'll have time to go through that. So let me go share screen. There we go. So what I selected to start off with, hold on. Oh, there we go. So what I selected to start off with is the ROI of words. And one of the things that I've observed is a lot of associations don't do a phenomenal job of copy. And when I say copy, benefit copy. And so, you know, when we look at why do people join our associations, why do they stay? These are the three key reasons, and almost everything fits into these three. They either are joining to grow their business, grow their practice, grow their career. They're joining to solve their problems. Could be advocacy, legislation. They maybe need continuing education units. They maybe want to influence the industry with regulations, or there's a host of things. And then the third reason is community, because it makes them feel good. There's pride and prestige in being part of the community. There's comfort and pleasure. And so when we look at the reasons why people join, we ask ourselves, okay, well, how do I write copy that influences members to want to either stay or be part of our organization? And then the other challenge that not everybody, but a lot of organizations have, is because your members, because their company might be paying for their membership, that, you know, sometimes we also have to convince that members, supervisors, or whoever it is in their organization. So the thing that I've observed, and looking at lots of websites, is what I generally only see on a website is a list of features of memberships. Now, on your website, it generally says benefits of membership. And I see that all the time. But it's not really listing out benefits, it's just listing features. So looking at how does that feature create benefit? How does that feature make their life better? So the other important question looking at this, because a lot of times I see features of membership listed, but it's not a feature of membership. It's something that your organization does that creates value for the entire industry. And not that there's anything wrong with it, but you can't list that as a feature of membership because everybody gets it, whether they're in the industry or not. And that takes us into that whole issue of advocacy and how do we prove the value of advocacy. That'll be another workshop at some point. But the point here is that unless it's something that they only get through membership, we can't call it a feature of membership. So in looking at what I think is a good copy formula, take the feature. And for any of you that are like going crazy on writing notes, I'm sorry, I should have told you. I have a workshop on my website that takes this. It's a little more expanded. It's about half hour, 40 minutes. And I'll give you the URL at the end. So you can go back and watch that if you want. And I'll also, sorry, last time we met, we asked about where the recordings will be, and I'll go over that today too, where all the Zoom recordings will be. So let me get back. So we have take the feature, and then what is the join motive? So here's the feature. Now, why does that feature create value? What's their join motive? And then let's look into like everybody's favorite radio station. What's in it for me? And so the potential member or the member is saying, okay, what's in it for me? So let's expand this just a little bit and go, okay, profit or gain, that's growing the business. Fear of loss and avoidance of pain. Those are strong, powerful reasons for joining. Those are both under the solve problems category. And then the last three, comfort, pleasure, love, and affection, pride, and prestige. Those are all basically under the community category. So you can take and expand out the reasons. So let's take this feature of membership. Now, let me back up, and it's only a feature of membership if your organization doesn't freely give out information to non-members. Uh, Over the years, a lot of my clients, a lot of people I've worked with, I've highly recommended. If somebody calls that's not a member and they want specific information, rather than giving it to them, say, that information is proprietary to our members. Let me connect you with our membership department that can help you join. And if you're not doing that, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot as far as value to members, because this this feature of membership, access to the headquarter and office staff, and a lot of the valuations I've done over the years, this is valued pretty high. So it's something you don't want to be giving away. So let's look at this from the motive, profit or gain, time savings. Okay, so by having access to the headquarter, office, and field staff, I'm going to save time. How am I going to save time? Well, let's look at it. So the copy you might write would be the time savings to members of getting questions answered by our headquarters staff and the availability to access hard to find information saves our members XYZ dollars per year in labor costs. And I've done a lot of these valuations where people called, we call the headquarters and they say, we probably save 10 to 20 hours time in our organization by calling the headquarters office and getting information, answered, here's where this is, here's where that is. Now, optional also below, if you see, I wrote additional copy for you that maybe if you don't want to put the exact number of hours, a little bit different way to write it. Either is good. I like the first one best, but the idea is, okay, feature of membership, access to the headquarter people. Great. What's the motive? Time saving. What's the benefit copy? Because most associations, as I said earlier, if I go to the page where you have features of membership or benefits of membership, if I go to that page, I would challenge most of you that what I will probably find is a list of features, and those features may or may not be member only. So if you want to watch a workshop, there's no charge to watch this workshop, you just sign up for it. You can go to my website. Here's the link right here for you. Hit a screen capture, and you can watch this in later, where I go into a little bit more detail. Your staff, everybody in your organization can access it very, very easy. Okay, so let me stop there. Let me go back to the screen and share one more time. Where did it go? Sorry, folks. Up here. Nope. Well, I fumble. Excuse me. Okay, as I'm fumbling trying to give you the stuff. Here we go. Okay, so here it is, the workshop that I just mentioned. That's on Wednesday, so it's available every Wednesday. You can register for that. There is no charge. And also, I'd mentioned to you, I'd tell you where the recordings are. Let me just show you this really quick. I set up a page on my website, rigsby.com/member-ROI-Zoom-recordings. I know, real creative on my part. And so what there will be from this point forward, as you see last week's meeting, there is the link and the passcode that you can watch it. Also with the passcode, you can download the recording from Zoom if that's something that you want to do. Also on that page, I put the invitation to join the group and the link to access. So everything that you would want, or if you want to share, feel free to share this link with people. Okay, now Okay, now let me get into what we're going to do.